The Kings are going to blow the Warriors out tonight.
And?
Guaranteed. It ain't going to be close.
Ooh.
Well, this is awkward.
To foul the whole fourth quarter. Curry turning. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and is fouled.
Guys, you won't believe this, but the Golden State Warriors, yes, these guys are actually pretty good at basketball. And I think it's fair to say their dynasty isn't over just yet. And there is one reason above all why the Dubs are up 3-2 in this series. And if you think I'm going to say Steph Curry, think again, because the greatest player of all time is actually Kevon Looney. And I'm only half joking, because over the last 3 games of the series, with the Dubs trailing 0-2, Kevon Looney is averaging 5 points, 19 rebounds, 7 assists, and is a plus 33 in those games. But above all, it's the 18 offensive rebounds that have completely changed these last 3 games. On this play, Clay goes for a step back midi. Loon just guides Len under the ball before grabbing the board and kicking it back out to Steph. Steph then kicks it to Wiggs, who hits a tough mid-range jump shot, which never happens without that board from Looney. Or on this play where Wiggs chucks up a 3. And just watch how alert and quick Loon is to track down the rebound in the corner, tightrope the out of bounds line, and then throw a one-legged pass to DiVincenzo, who finds Dre, and it's another bucket. And this is without even mentioning the extra possessions he gets that aren't a result of an offensive board. Like here, where he refuses to let Sabonis grab the board, forcing an extra possession, and would you look at that, from the out-of-bounds play, the Dubs get the bucket. But I think everyone realizes how good a rebounder Kevon Loon Wajelon is. Now, I've said it before, but there aren't many centers that can make plays like this. It looks as though the Warriors are about to run a split action to free Steph up for a 3. Both Sabonis and Barnes go to Steph, which leaves Looney free to slip the screen. Murray is forced to step up, but it's Loon's ability to avoid taking a charge and make a perfect pass to the cutting GP2 in one motion. And it's been these 4-on-3 situations where Looney has made the right decision every single time. But the key is, it's a 4-on-3 situation for a reason. And I wanted to show you this clip for a reason, because this screenshot right here tells you all you need to know about Steph Curry's impact and why it always goes beyond the box score. And if you just want any idea of what it's like guarding Steph Curry, well, this was Davion Mitchell on the bench at the end of the game. And that pretty much sums up the experience, because this isn't just an out-of-context screenshot. De'Aaron Fox said the exact same thing.
Did y'all see that clip of J.R. Smith? You know, talking about Delly? Did y'all see that clip?
It's real.
No, I didn't guard Steph the entire game, but like most of the first quarter, most of the fourth quarter, I guarded him. Yeah, that clip is real.
But what makes this even crazier is the fact Davion Mitchell is 24 years old. He's playing 25 minutes a night with one job: guard Steph Curry. Other than that, he's mainly just trying to knock down open shots on offense. Steph, on the other hand, is 35 years old and has now played 42 and 43 minutes in the last 2 games. And just to put that into perspective, there have only been 3 players not named Steph to play 42 minutes or more in the playoffs, aged 35 or older. MJ did it 9 times, Reggie Miller did it twice, and LeBron has done it once. Yet players 10 years younger than him can't keep up playing half as many minutes with only one job: just chase Steph around. And it would be difficult enough if it was just Steph you had to worry about, but Jordan Poole and Klay Thompson don't stop moving either. Like on these backdoor cuts where Kevin Huerter just forgets where he is. I mean, JP, you didn't really have to do him like that. But you know what? Maybe the Dubs are just a dynasty for a reason. Because in the biggest game of the season, they had not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 players score 20 plus points, including Draymond Green, or as they are now calling him,
Draymond Nowitzki after the fadeaway.
And that's because he was hitting one-legged fadeaways in the clutch. I'm sorry, Kings fans, but all that booing clearly didn't work, because Draymond looked like he took a time machine back to 2016. And I'll say this right now: if Draymond is going to play like he did in 2016, how are you supposed to beat this team? Because with the attention that Steph Curry draws, Draymond is always going to have opportunities to get to the rim or take wide open 3-point shots. Like here, just watch Steph. Loon Loon sets a screen, Len and Fox surround Curry, he somehow manages to keep Fox on his back whilst shaking Len before finding Loon, who then kicks it to Dre, and it's cash. Or how about last game, where Steph's gravity gave Dre a wide open lane to the rim? Those are the opportunities that he can capitalize on. Ironically, whilst Dre is out here dropping 20-point games and being an absolute monster on both ends of the floor, the guy who got into it with Dre has been well and truly shut down by the entirety of the Warriors. Domantas Sabonis entered this series as a lock for all NBA and considered one of the best 20 players in the NBA, and he's going to exit this series thinking about how the Dubs made him look like Ben Simmons. But it's more than just sagging off on him. The more underrated part of the Warriors' defense on Sabonis has been their ability to read his every move in the post, or more specifically, recognize that he's going left every single time. Like on this play where the Kings bring the ball up in transition. And with Sabonis in a 2-on-1 situation, he should have the clear advantage, but he doesn't because Draymond knows exactly what he's going to do, which is place his dribble to his left hand so he's able to poke it away before Wiggs comes out of nowhere and rescues the ball. And this is a great segue, because every now and then people forget just who Andrew Wiggins is. Yes, he is a fantastic 3-and-D wing, but he's much more than that. Don't forget, this is Maple Kobe we are talking about. He's not your average 3-and-D wing, because those guys aren't making plays like this.
Wiggins, little turnaround. It is down.
Do I need to show you that again? 50 seconds left on the clock, the Dubs are up by 1 possession. Wiggs has Murray on an island, crosses over, crosses again, and then spins back to a one-legged fadeaway and hits. And this should make everyone respect Wiggs so much more. Not just because he can make shots like that, but when have you ever found yourself angry at him taking an ill-advised shot? He's got the potential to make shots like that, but he always plays within the offense and does what is asked of him on both ends of the floor. Because his defense, well, it continues to be fantastic. Watch here, Monk brings the ball up the floor. He creates a little bit of separation with a cross before trying to finish over Wiggs. And well, you would have thought he'd learnt by now, because through 5 playoff games, 5 players have averaged more than 2 blocks per game. Anthony Davis, Jaren Jackson Jr., Joel Embiid, Mitchell Robinson, and Andrew Wiggins. Just to make sure you guys realize how special that is, these are the heights of those other players. And it's all the more impressive when you consider not only can he block shots at the rim, but he's also able to guard the quickest player in the NBA, like here, where Fox tries everything possible to shake him, but he creates 0 separation before being forced into a tough mid-range shot. With that being said, if you did make it all the way to the end of the video, a like would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel for more. Have a great day. Bye.